So who is Bharadwaj?
Yeah, hi Akshay. I know you very well. I'm Bharatwaj. I'm a Java full stack developer working in ModMed. Recently, I've moved from Lloyd's Technology Center.
Oh,
So yeah, as an associate engineer from Virtusa,
mhm.
now I'm a software engineer too in ModMed. So the three transitions from Virtusa, Lloyd's, and then ModMed. This is my third company in my career. So
Oh,
doing good. Yeah, this is just a sweet introduction about me as a Java full stack developer. I'm working here currently. Yeah,
congrats, very happy for you. No worries.
thank you.
And the main question, how did you come to know about the opening, Bharadwaj? Directly we'll jump to the discussion. Like, how did you come to know about this ModMed profile openings? Just a overview to the audience.
Yeah, before that, ModMed is a healthcare domain company, which is a product in US.
Mm.
So in US, for doctors and patients for
Okay.
optimizing their day-to-day activities, this
Okay.
ModMed product has been established,
Mm.
and in such a way, there is a product company in US, and
Okay.
that been, they have established a new company in Hyderabad that is called
Okay.
GCC. We
Mm.
all we all know about GCC right now. So many GCs are establishing in India
Okay.
for recruiting workforce from India
Mm.
and solving the solutions for the product. So in
Okay.
such a way, the one of the examples is ModMed.
Mm.
So ModMed India.
Mm.
So and I got to know recently this company had been established in India in 2023. I
Okay.
got to know about this new company, and
Mm.
then with the referral. I mean, on LinkedIn, we all know like so many people will be connecting with so many people from different companies,
Okay.
and then in such a way I got to know about one person from ModMed, and then I got the referral from him, and then I given once the resume is got shortlisted from the
Okay.
HR, it took 1 month. Like once I got the referral, it took 1 month for getting the call from
Got
HR,
it. Okay.
and then once the resumes got shortlisted, the HR called me for the interview,
Okay.
and then I given interview successfully. I've completed all the rounds of interview. Then I got selected in ModMed.
Superb.
Yeah.
Superb. So you mentioned that like you just asked for the referrals and the individual referred and the interview happened. So what was your strategy, Bharadwaj? Like based on the company description, like what was your approach to preparing the CV? Like what step, what are the precautions you took, Bharadwaj?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, so as a early experience candidate, Akshay, I'm having 3.7 years of experience. So I got to know like till 5 years of work experience. One page resume is very much good enough actually.
Okay.
If you have more experiences in company, or if you have more skill set, or if you want to showcase your personal projects in the resume as well, a
Okay.
two-page resume is more than enough. But
Okay.
you should not we should not exceed the number of pages in my opinion. So I used to follow only one page resume that will be containing two sections. Like any of the format you can follow, but one page resume is the main format I used to recommend.
Okay.
And we have to be clear on the skill set
Yeah.
actually. If you are applying for a Java full stack developer, I believe to mention only related Java skills only, like Java, Spring Boot, microservices,
Okay.
or any other frameworks which related to Java. Quarkus also the new tech stack which is coming with that can that can vanish Spring Boot.
Okay.
So Quarkus also is the Java related framework. So relevant to Java, you can mention anything. But
Okay.
if you mention Java, Python, that will be
Okay.
different story. So
Hmm.
we could,
Okay.
I personally believe we should not mention the different zones of skill set in the
Okay.
resume that is regarding skill set.
Mm.
And we have to mention like if you coming to the project experience,
Okay.
my personal opinion is to what exactly the work you have done, and what exactly the profit you got to the company or the project with
Okay.
because of work
Hmm.
we have done. So the
Okay.
percentage of increasing of the automation,
Hmm.
or percentage of the profit
Okay.
for the feature, the particular feature in the product. So that is actually the new, that is actually the best point I used to
Okay.
mention in my resume. So in such a way, our work style, or actually our ownership or
Okay.
responsibility to the
Hmm.
project will be getting to know for the HR. That will be main point I can see. And the second part is like all the as a full stack developer, as I mentioned, not only the development,
Hmm.
we have to be involving in the deployment part,
Hmm.
supporting for the testing.
Yep.
and even in back end and front end, and coming to the monitoring of the product,
Okay.
incident triaging and all. So these are all comes sum up with a Java full stack
Okay.
developer. So these are all some you have to mention in the CV. Then that will be
Awesome.
additional point for HR can that will be kind of additional point for the HR for the
Okay.
candidate select to our shortlist for the position. Yeah.
All right. Super. So, like speaking overview of your inputs, so stick to the description and whatever asked in the description, please prepare according to that and make sure that you stick to one domain. If there is a description mentioning about the Java requirement, stick to the Java requirement skill set. Don't mix like
Yes.
Java, Python, etc. Correct, Bharat?
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
So you mentioned like you got like once your CV got shortlisted, it got call from HR. So how was the
Yes.
journey from the getting call from the HR to the selection of your final rounds? Like how was the journey? Like what time it took, Bharat?
Yeah, yeah. So initially, I mean, like when I got the referral, at that moment, I'm in a position, in a confident position to give any to face any interviews.
Okay.
But it took 1 month for getting a call from the recruiter, as I said,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
So, but by that time, literally, the confidence level is got reduced. Whether I can give the interview or
Okay.
not,
Okay.
whether I can give my best or not.
Okay.
But I got positive, motivation from recruiter to give the interview, to attend the interview.
Okay.
Then the next day, the Friday got the call from recruiter, and so on Saturday, as they have the slots for giving
Okay.
conducting the interview, I accepted the invites. So on Saturday, I there are 3 rounds of interview.
Okay.
If I want to explain about the rounds of interview, there are 3 rounds of interview. First round is technical discussion. Second round is system design. Third round is also system design with tech
Okay.
managerial
Mhm.
discussion.
Okay.
So, but I got to know only, I just went to the interview as a first round of interview. And
Okay.
once the first round of interviews got shortlisted, once I got shortlisted after round one,
Okay.
then I got immediately within 20 to 30 minutes, I got immediately round to discussion invite also.
Okay.
And once completion of round two discussion, after 20 to 30 minutes, I got third round of interview discussion
Okay.
also. So in one day, only in the half day, from 2:30 p.m. on Saturday
Okay.
till 6:30 p.m., all 3 rounds were completed.
All
And
right.
after 1 hour of third round of discussion, I got recruiter from HR that I got selected into ModMed, and then package discussion is done with the HR later. So this is about overview.
Overview.
Yeah.
Super. So you mentioned that there will be three round, technical one, two, three, and fourth is the HR or round three is the HR.
Yeah, it's a kind of HR discussion, only the package discussion and the benefits of the for
All
the
right.
employee from the company. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
So once you compete with the TR one, two, three, the final was HR, which only the package
Correct.
discussion happened. So after that, you
Yeah,
got
that's
final.
offer
All right.
letter. Yeah, offer letter it took me for 4 to 5 days. Yeah, within 1 week you can expect the offer letter. Yeah.
Perfect. So let's put a spotlight on individual round now, Bharadwaj. So once you got mail from the HR for the TR one. So what kind of questions they asked? Like what was the prior focus was kept on Bharadwaj?
Yeah,
During
coming to technical discussion, Akshay, the
the-
main focus is actually the solution approach from the candidate.
Okay.
So they are looking how exactly the candidate is approaching for the solution. So they
Okay.
will be giving a problem, a coding problem. And initially, I got a, coding problem like to sort the numbers of zeros and ones in an array. So there
Okay.
is a mixed numbers, zeros and ones in an array. And then they have asked me to sort the array zeros one side and one side
Okay.
like that. But we have to give a solution in an optimal way, the with the optimal time complexity and with the optimal space complexity. So
Okay.
while I'm thinking for the solution, they have asked me to speak up so that they will be getting to know how exactly
Mhm. Yeah.
approaching for the
Okay.
solution. So that is the main motto they are thinking
Mhm.
it. Rather than getting the desired output or expected output, they are thinking or they are expecting how exactly the solution we are approaching
Solution.
it to.
Okay.
So that is the main part I actually got to know. And
Okay.
then not only the coding, there are actually 3 codes. As I mentioned, one of the code is that is easy to
Okay.
medium level. You can expect any of the codes.
Okay.
And coming to Java, all core concepts, collection, streams,
Okay.
and coming to Spring Boot, like in the pom.xml about
Okay.
Maven topics. initially.
Dependency.
So
Okay.
map, Spring Boot, microservices,
Mm.
and then coming to the project level questions, like it took me around like one first round of interviews happened around 1 hour,
Okay.
completely 1 hour, and you can expect some questions related to SQL queries as
Okay.
also, and what are the challenges we have faced or you have faced in the project, what
Okay.
is the best solution you have given for the problem in the
Mm.
in the current project.
Okay.
So these are all things they have asked in the technical discussion one. You can expect completely core Java, Spring Boot, microservices questions
Okay.
and SQL questions like that for the software engineer two designation.
Okay.
Yeah, this is about first one.
Chala. So you mentioned that everything was focused on the coding part. So coding is the default. DSA, I mean arrays, that is default. Okay. After
Yeah,
that, they checked your Spring Boot knowledge. Correct. So after that, there
right.
were some internal collections, stream concepts. So I
Correct.
think they also asked regarding the OOPS related concepts also. OOPS.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And
Correct.
additional to
Yes.
that,
Yes.
they also focused on the DBMS, I mean queries regarding that.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. So no situation based questions like you are the team
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah, yeah. No, not like that. I mean, situation-based questions not asked in the first round of
Okay.
interview, but in the first round of interview, like situation coming to situation, like for example, if you want to, I mean, we all know about actuator dependency,
Mm.
health check
Okay.
endpoint, and forgetting what are the use cases of actuator dependency. But they have asked me to write a custom logic for actuator. I mean, if we use the actuator by default in the project, we
Okay.
can get the health check endpoint got enabled, and if you can
Mm.
use the health check endpoint for the for the application. But if
Okay.
you want to customize that health check endpoint,
Mm.
do you know about customizing of the actuator dependency?
Mm.
So in
Okay.
such a way, they have asked me. Technically, some kind of scenario-based questions you can
Okay.
expect. Yeah, yeah. In the
Sorry to
first
break.
round of
Yeah. Sorry to break you. Like you mentioned about actuator. So what was that? Just
yeah,
enlighten,
actuator.
Bharat sir. Yeah.
Yeah, actuator dependency in the Spring Boot, we will
Mm.
be getting to know about health check of the project. So if you use the actuator
Okay. Health check.
dependency,
Mm.
yeah, in the pom.xml, then we can get an endpoint like you will be, I mean, context path is common for every application.
Mm.
So host and context path of the
Okay.
application. Then if you write health check
Mm.
endpoint,
Mm.
then we will be getting the response whether the service is up and running or not. So for knowing about service health check, whether the service is up and running or not, we can utilize that health check endpoint. You
Okay.
don't need to write any code for health check endpoint.
Okay.
Just you have to add the actual dependence in the pom.xml. Then
Okay.
automatically the health check endpoint will get enabled, and
Okay.
then you can use that endpoint in the postman. If you hit that health check endpoint, then you will be getting a JSON
Okay.
response whether the service is up and running or not. So
So
for customizing that actual dependency, they've asked me. Yeah.
usually in the, just correct me if I'm wrong, like in the cloud, we use this cloud watch thing, right, to check the health check. So same thing, it does
Mm,
give the same metrics, huh? Like how the application.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I will be getting a JSON structure whether the service is up and running or not. Status as up like that. It will, yeah, in the JSON. Yeah, simple
Perfect.
thing. Yeah.
Perfect. And this was all about technical round one.
First, yeah.
So when did you get the selected result for the TR1?
Yeah, for time, I mean, for first round of discussion, once after I closing the discussion of first round, then after just 10-15 minutes, I got a recall from recruiter that you got shortlisted for first round of discussion. Then he had, I mean, I got invite for second round of discussion
Okay.
after 20 to 30 minutes.
Hmm.
Then I mean, I attended second round of discussion.
Okay.
That second round had been taken by a manager in the company. And so, as that is the round of system design, he started asking me questions related to system design. So let's take an exam. Let's take a question like if there is a company website. If you open the company website in the internet, how exactly the request is going to the backend, and how exactly the response you're getting from the backend, and
Okay.
you how exactly you are seeing the UI. So what exactly the actions or things happening in behind the scenes
Okay.
from once the request is got hitting on the internet.
Hmm.
So that actually he expected me to explain the behind scenes of the URL hitting,
Okay. Okay.
and then cloud experience also. They have expected me to give some knowledge on cloud experience. But
Hmm.
as I have an experience using on-prem servers in my
Okay.
current, I mean,
Okay.
previous organization, I explained the flow of request to
Hmm.
the backend and from to the UAE and the
Okay.
response and all in the on-prem terminology,
Okay.
as I have experienced in on-prem in the previous company.
Okay.
If I would have a cloud experience, then that will be additional additional point actually. So
Okay.
if anyone know of a person having a cloud experience either in GCP or AWS, that is the best additional point you can cover. You can showcase your skills if you are trying to give interview for ModMed. And the second question, like you'll be giving an Instagram or YouTube or anything for designing
Okay.
any kind of application, any kind of social media application.
Okay.
They will be asking to design that particular application.
Okay.
Then on the draw.io, so I've designed by giving a flow diagram and
Okay.
blocks of
Okay.
modules of application. They have just tested me how exactly I'm approaching for the
Okay.
problem or
Okay.
designing approaches. And not only that, in the current project, what is exactly the recent challenge you have faced,
Okay.
and what is the solution you have given for that challenge,
Okay.
and how long it took you to provide the solution,
Okay.
and how you feel when you got the challenges in the project.
Hmm.
So what exact solution approach, how exactly you will be dealing with the
Okay.
problem and all. So these are all things they have asked or they have focused in the second round of
Okay.
discussion, and
All right.
that's done with 1 hour of discussion in the second round. Yeah.
Super. So how was third round? The final
Yeah.
year.
Third round, similarly, this after completion of second round of discussion, I got call from recruiter within just 10 to 20, 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
And after half an hour of time, then I got the invite from a recruiter for third round of discussion. In third
Okay.
round of discussion, that is also a system design with techno managerial discussion. In
Okay.
that discussion, they have focused my technical skills as well,
Okay. Okay.
design patterns. So
Hmm.
if you see design patterns, what exactly the design patterns you are using in the current project,
Okay.
and regarding singleton design pattern, they have asked me to write a code how you will write singleton design pattern. And if you want to design an immutable class,
Hmm.
custom
Hmm.
immutable class, you have to design immutable class. We
Okay.
all know string is an immutable class, but if you want to create a custom immutable class, we should be in a position to design an immutable class. So that is
Okay.
expected by me in the third round of discussion.
Hmm.
And not only that, the current project diagram in the
Yes. Hmm.
draw.io, designing of the modules and all
Okay.
in the current project, what exactly I'm working into. So they
Okay.
have tested me how exactly I'm involving in the project, and what are the
Okay.
project,
Hmm.
what is the project experience I have in my current organization.
Okay.
Those
Hmm.
are all the things they have tested me. And in the third round of discussion at the last, we got communicated with the work culture and all, and what are the questions I have for the ModMed, how
Okay.
will be the work culture in the ModMed. These are all things they have discussed in the third round, and that
Okay.
is the nearly 30 to 40 minutes of discussion happened for third round, and then it closed after all the questions have asked in the third round of discussion. Then yeah, it's done.
So everything happened in the online mode, Bharatwaj?
Yeah, yeah, it's everything is online, Akshay. Three rounds
Even
of discussions.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Even the HR also it was online,
Yes, yes, online,
right?
online, online.
So
Yeah.
final jackpot. Like how was HR? The salary negotiation thing.
Yeah. So that completely depends on the current CTC, Akshay,
Okay.
because current CTC and the range of package for the particular
Hmm.
role.
Okay.
So if your current CTC is more, that is nearer to the,
Okay.
that is very close to the budget of that particular role,
Good.
you will be in a position that getting of the lesser percentage of hike. But
Okay.
if your current CTC is very low, compared to the range of the
Hmm.
uh, package for that role, then you will be getting a good number of percentage of hike. So
Okay.
that's completely depends on the current CTC.
Friends.
Usually you can expect like 30 to 40% of hike. That is as an usual thing, but
Okay.
completely depends on the range of the package for the designation and the
Okay.
current CTC. These two
Okay.
depends. Yeah.
So let take an example. Let assume that my package is 10 LPA. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just saying. So my package is 10 LPA and I'm applying for the ModMed. Okay. So their range is like 13 to 14. Okay.
Mm.
So from 10 to 13, 14, they won't give 14. Just they will increase like 2 lakh. That's what you're trying
Mm.
to say. If it is mine,
Yes.
it is like in the
No, no, no. If that is the 14 is the range. Let's take
okay,
14 is the range for the
okay,
designation you're applying, and your package is 10.
Okay.
14 is the maximum range. If
Okay.
you are able to negotiate till 14, then you will be getting 14.
Okay.
Definitely
Mm.
14 you'll be getting. Not only in ModMed, in any company, if
Okay.
the we have to, if you know about the range of the package for the designation,
Mhm.
then you can expect till that mark.
All right. So,
Yeah.
what was your approach, Bharadwaj? Like, if an individual want to negotiate with the HR, what are the prior parameters he or she should remember? Like, what are the strategy you applied while negotiating your package? Any tips to our
Yeah.
audience? Yep.
So the only thing I follow is 40 30 to 40% formula. I usually expect 50% of hike
Okay.
when I switch from one company to another company. But that depends. Like in the from Virtusa to Lloyd's, as my package in Virtusa is very low, but Lloyd's range is very much high. Then I got a jackpot from Virtusa to Lloyd's,
Okay.
and then. But as my package is huge in Lloyd's,
Mm.
or not, I mean huge in the sense like depends on the range, like man.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
compare it to the range of the
Range. Yeah.
designation mod med,
Mm.
and with my package I'm holding in Lloyd's,
Okay.
that is very much near to that
Okay.
range. So
Mhm.
I got not the more percentage what exactly I got from Bochusa.
All right.
So that is only the thing I can I followed. So 40 to
Okay.
50% you can expect, and you can negotiate for that thing with the recruiter.
All right.
That's not a problem. But that should depend. That should within the range, align within the
Ah.
range of the package for the designation. Yeah.
Again, it's all about the convincing the HR and the way, like the smartness, what you show during the negotiation matters a lot.
Yes, yes, because you already completed 3 rounds of discussion successfully, and you got succeeded with all the 3 rounds of discussion, right? Then you can just focus on those 3 rounds of discussion, how exactly the challenging part you have faced in the 3 rounds of discussion, and how exactly you have provided the solutions for those
Yeah.
questions or problems in the interview. Then you can expect by saying all these, by reminding all these things, and if there are less benefits in the company, if there are more benefits in the current company, then
Okay.
you can showcase these are the benefits I'm going to miss if I join the second company,
All right.
so that you can expect more package for compensating these benefits in the next company.
All
So
right.
those are also matters.
All right. So until now, what we discussed, it was a experienced candidate hiring procedure. So if a fresher is applying for your company, so what will be the procedure, Bharatwaj?
Yes, yeah, yes. Actually, for freshers, there is no recruitment happened in
Okay.
ModMed, according to my understanding.
Okay.
Only they are hiring for experienced people only. But I
Okay.
hope fresher hiring will also be happening in the future.
Okay.
Then if that is happening, then I can post in our Telegram channel,
Okay.
so that will be useful for our community. Yeah.
Follow that. Yeah, guys. Bharatwaj is also a co-founder for our Telegram community. He is also helping a lot of folks with all the queries, all the doubts, whatever they have. So, along with his job time, he's also helping the community for the betterment. And you can just ping him on the Telegram, whatever queries you have. Definitely, he's gonna help you. And
Yeah.
yeah, guys, if you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And I'll be sharing link Bharadwaj's LinkedIn profile in the description. You can just connect, go ask whatever queries you have. Definitely, he's gonna connect and help you guys. And this is about the hiring procedure, correct, Bharadwaj? So
Yes.
on the same
Yes.
day,
Yes.
got all done with all these three TR 1, 2, 3, and HR, and also got the offer letter. So
Correct.
when
Mm.
was the onboarding happened, Bharadwaj? Like from the day after getting the offer letter to the onboarding, like how much gap was there?
Yeah. That completely depends on notice period of
Okay, notice.
company.
Mm.
Sorry, a person Akshay. So I have without any of. I mean, like I'm not. I mean. I'm not serving in a notice period actually. I mean, once I got the offer letter from ModMed, then I applied
Okay,
resignation for the current company for the Lloyd's, and then I served successfully 2 months of notice in Lloyd's.
okay. Mm.
After completion of 2 months of notice, then I joined in ModMed. So that depends on notice period, the joining date agreement with the recruiter and the
Okay.
candidate. If you are serving notice period, and then if you are completing your notice on some day, then after the next week you will be getting a joining date. So that depends on notice period.
So what is your suggestion, Bharadwaj? Like, doesn't that I'm working in a XYZ company and I want to do a shift. Okay. Whether I should put a letter first and later I need to start searching, or what is your suggestion? Like first get the offer from other companies and put resignation for the current company. Like what was your approach and what is your suggestion?
Yeah. So if the notice period is 3 months, you
Hmm.
cannot. I think you cannot expect the Y company will accept your notice.
Yep.
We won't be getting any calls from recruiters if your
Hmm.
notice period is 3 months. It's my personal opinion.
Okay.
But if that is a referral, or if the Y company is accepting even 3 months, because
Okay.
Lloyd's is a company accepted 3 months also.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
saw some candidates who served 3 months in their in the past company, and they
Okay.
have came to Lloyd's because HR or recruiter accepted the notice. And then some scenarios like will be there. I mean, you have to select such kind of companies who are accepting 3 months of notice.
Okay.
If you selected those such kind of companies who are accepting 3 months of notice,
Hmm.
then directly you can apply for that. I mean, you can give the interviews. Then that is a happy path. But 90 or 80%, 3 months of notice cannot be accepted. Then you
Okay.
have to the worst case, you can put resignation, and then you can just start searching for the job.
Okay.
If you are good enough with the skill set, and if you are very confident enough, then definitely you'll be getting a job within 3 months, in 90 days, is my personal opinion.
Okay.
But as my I mean, the Y company, that is ModMed, is accepting my 2 months of notice period, then I got referred by one of the
Okay.
candidates in ModMed, and then I just given the interview. I not applied anything in ModMed, and I not got call from Naukri or some other recruiting platforms. Just got referred by one of the employees in ModMed, and then I have accepted 2 months of notice also, and then luckily I got selected.
So,
I've joined ModMed after 2 months of notice. Yeah.
perfect. So what is the working mode currently? Is it like hybrid? Like how is it going on?
Yeah, it's a hybrid, Akshay. 3 days anchor
Okay.
days are there: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that is anchor days for everyone in the company, and remaining 2 days of work from home. Yeah, this is a
So
hybrid model.
is there any bond for this current company, Bharadwaj?
No, no, no,
No.
Akshay, no, no bond actually. Yeah, for freshers, I don't know, but I don't think bond is not will
Okay.
not be there actually. Yeah,
All right.
because in Lloyd's, I don't see such kind of thing. Yeah,
Location?
location Hyderabad,
Okay.
beside IKEA. Yeah,
Okay.
that is near to metro. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Chalo then, Metro. So let assume that I am from Bangalore and I applied for ModMed and I just got a offer letter. Okay, I need to do a reallocation my location from Bangalore to Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
Any
Yeah, yeah.
accommodation facility will be given from the company and Bharadwaj for the initial
Uh,
period.
Yeah, I think there might be a bonus section, Akshay, but I'm not sure about completely about that, because I got to know bonus, relocation bonus, or
Okay.
any kind of bonus section will be there, but I'm not sure about completely about that. But I heard that. Yeah,
Okay. Chalo.
yeah.
So
We can ask to read that moment. Yeah.
what else we can cover, Bharadwaj? Any tips? What things we should
Uh,
be doing? Yep.
Yeah, healthcare. I mean, as this is the healthcare domain, insurance policy is very good actually.
Mm-hmm.
I like the insurance policy, and the leave policy also is very good.
Mm.
And meal option, snack option is there in the
Okay.
company. 3 days meal is there. In on Wednesday we'll be getting snacks also, healthy snack at to our desk. So
Okay.
that is, I like that policy and all. And regarding one thing, as this is GCC, there are 350 to 400 people only, and this is very growing. Actually, the number of people are
Okay.
coming to company every week. It's a growing company,
Okay.
so I
Mm.
hope the reach will be more in this
Okay.
year.
Mm.
And I hope company will reach the target of what exactly they have
Okay.
setting. I mean, they have the goal for the number of people recruiting to the company and all. Yeah. And one thing I want to say, my previous video in Akshay channel is got useful for getting referral to ModMed. So yeah. So if there was no video or if there is no video in Akshay channel, my interview experience for Lloyd's, then I would not be in ModMed, I guess. Yeah.
What happened? I'm just curious about this story. What happened? Like how our video made a impact for your
Yeah.
job? Like
So
I'm
so
just curious
so
to know.
many. so many people contacted me on LinkedIn, but just by seeing Lloyd's video,
Mm,
Lloyd's interview experience, and I got connected with many experienced people
okay.
like 10 plus, 11 plus like that, and they have got selected into Lloyd's. They holding Lloyd's offer and some other company offers also. So for asking the experience of Lloyd's,
Okay.
how exactly the work culture of Lloyd's, they have
Okay.
connected me. And by that, I mean, with that connection, I got to know who are working in ModMed, and he given me referral for ModMed, who is the watcher or who is the, I
Okay.
think, subscriber for your channel. So yeah.
That's it, man. I think our video made an impact for yourself. That's what needed. So
Yes.
happy for you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
No
yeah.
worries. So I guess we
Yeah.
covered pretty much everything. And yeah, guys, if we got any update from the Bharadwaj in the upcoming days, definitely we're gonna do part two of this video. And as I mentioned, if you're not a subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. And I'll be sharing all LinkedIn profile and LinkedIn link in the description. You can connect with him. And yeah, Bharadwaj, thanks a lot, man, for taking time and joining us and sharing your
Thank you.
experience once again. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you so much, Akshay. You're putting so much of efforts for collecting the interview experience that will be very much useful for everybody who are going to apply or who are going to give interviews for such kind of companies. So I got many connections from so many people on LinkedIn as they have saw my interview experience in Lloyd's, because when they got call from such company or any of the ex company, they will be going and searching for interview experience of
Ah,
that company.
okay. Yeah.
Then I will be getting that video on top,
Ah.
then they will be seeing the video, so that will be definitely useful for everybody. So yeah, you are doing great now. Thank you.
And the credits also goes to you, and you are also helping the community indirectly. So really appreciate your time and concern for towards the community, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so
So
much,
yeah,
Akshay.
guys, this is our talks in the next video. Take care. Bye.